Gentlemen, start your engine. And right now, both of them are thinking the same thing. Now, what does he choose to do? Does Richard Petty choose to lead going down the back straight on that last important lap? Or does he fall back and let David Pearson do it? Does he feel confident that that car, that Dodge, will take him all the way through turn 3 and 4 without being questioned by Pearson on the draft up to the dogleg finish? That's where confidence comes in, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Johnny Bruner Sr. Has always told the drivers, white flag is out, 1 lap to go, keep your eye on the rear vision mirror. He said it's extremely important. I don't believe that you have to tell Richard Petty to keep his eyes in the rear vision mirror.
I reckon he's throwing it out the window right now. I don't think he's even interested. But there they go, and they're coming.
Everybody is standing here at the Daytona International Speedway. Look at David Pearson. He has moved closer. Can he do it?
He's going to pull out now. He's going to try for the top.
I don't know. He's down on the inside. He's even. He's got the lead, but there's a car ahead of him. There's a slower car ahead of him. And Richard Petty and Pearson go high. Pearson now has the lead. Petty tries to go back down on the inside. As they come out of the 4th turn, they only have about 750 yards to go. Oh! It's a main straightaway. They did hit. Petty smashes into the wall. Will he come across the start-finish line? He's going to win the race. He's going to win it spinning, as he, I believe, will take the checkered flag. No, he did not make it. He is less than 100 yards from it. Here comes Pearson. Pearson is going to try to make it across the finish line. Petty has his car going. Pearson's going to win it. Oh, fashion angle. He wins the race.
What a finish for a motorcycle. I've never seen anything like that.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, because here is Richard Petty, not more than maybe 150 feet from it.
He's got it started up, and he's crossed the finishing line as well.
He did it. He beat Betty Parsons across, so he gets 2nd place.
But he's been pushed. There may be an infringement of the regulations there. He's been pushed. So it'll be interesting to see what the officials have to say about this. But what a spectacular finish. We'll have to look at that finish again, because it really was a question of Richard Petty and David Pearson really moving in on each other there in the most spectacular manner in the last corner of the racetrack.
It looked actually like a demolition derby. It looked as if the car that kept it moving was going to win it, and that's exactly what happened.
Okay, Richard Petty in the car on the lower part there. He comes through at turn 4. It was a late, and look at the car sliding. The car smoke's coming off, and it seems that he slid in there to David Pearson. He slides across him. Then he tries to correct, and it looks just at this moment as if he's got it corrected. David Pearson's car slams right in to the wall, very hard, as you can see. Then Richard Petty starts to go loose again. The tail end is out. He overcorrects the car, and it too goes straight into that wall there. An accident that could almost be described as a motorcycle, a tank slapping accident. The car goes one way 1 minute and then another. He keeps the car spinning, hoping to get it across the finishing line. David Pearson runs into another car on pit lane as he comes across there. And you can see the car of Richard Petty, now in the centre of your picture, still coming to the infield. If he had slid for about another 100 feet, he would have managed to cross that finishing line. And there's the live picture of the smash car coming down, Bill.
All right, and Petty just leaned in David's window, and I'll bet that he probably said, David, I'm sorry, doggone it. It was my fault. I was in front of you. But what a finish to that race. And, of course, the real excitement was when both cars were down on the infield. Pearson was about, I would say, 200 feet from the finish line, maybe Petty 100 feet. Petty couldn't get his car going, but Pearson could get his going. He limped across, and he won the race.
Hey, David, you guys are really in show business. What a finish. What actually happened up there?
Well, Chris, I drafted by him going down the backstretch, and naturally, I guess that his car got to pushing or something, and he just pushed right on up into me and naturally hit me and spun me around. And
what did he say to him? What did he say to you?
Stopped before he got across the finish line, and I cranked back up and kept going.
Well, you know, I talked with Richard. He didn't sound mad at all or upset. He just explained it much like you did. There's no hard feelings here, is there?
No, because I really don't think he meant to do it. I really don't. Because, of course, you know, he was trying to win the race just like I was. And, of course, my car was pushing, too. I was running so hard. And naturally, when I got in front of him, his pushed that much worse, so he just pushed right into me.
Okay, back to the normal victory lane interview, David. You're the first man to win a 2nd Daytona 500 outside of Richard Petty, and our congratulations to you. Aside from the finish, can you think about what it means?
Well, it means a lot to me, Chris, because I've been trying so long to win this race.